Alright guys, real quick pizza recipe. Got these toasted. Just threw them in the oven. Let it preheat to about 350 and then took them out, but just kind of make sure that they're nice and crisp. Frank likes to, I know when Frank does it, he cooks them. He sets up the pizzas with the pita, or I'm using this. It's Joseph's flatbread. They didn't have the pitas when I went to the store. So I'm using those, so I just crisped them up. That's even a phrase. I usually do the same thing with the pitas, so I'll get them nice and toasty and then put the ingredients on, like the sauce and the cheese. But Frank does it the other way. He leaves it like soft and then puts the sauce and the cheese on, cooks it right on the rack, so it'll crisp up that way. So it really doesn't matter. I just put them on pans here, so in case like some of the toppings fall through, it doesn't mess up the oven. So here is 2 servings, 250 grams of sauce, and 100 grams of fat-free cheese. So I'm just gonna put it over all these flatbreads and show you guys what it looks like. Alright, so I got all the sauce and cheese on there. You could add whatever other toppings you want, like pepperoni or something. I threw some crushed red pepper on top, and I'm just gonna throw it back in the oven at 400 for about 10-15 minutes. I'll let you guys know how long it takes, and once it's all done, I'm just gonna wait for the cheese to melt and the sauce to heat up a little bit. For these flatbreads, I saw them at ShopRite. I don't know, I've never seen them before. It looks new, kinda. The package looks new. I figured I'd show you guys the macros too. So for one of them, 2.5 fat, 14 carbs, 7 protein. So it's a good amount of protein, and the fiber isn't as high. It's 14 carbs, only 3 fiber. So if you're like me and you end up eating way too much fiber by the end of the day, these are a little bit better than the pitas. Alright, all cooked up. Put them in at 400 for 10 minutes. Got a little bit burnt, as you can see, but I'd rather them be crispy than soft. I don't care if they're a little burnt. Hey guys. Snow. What? What's up guys? Came home for the night last night, or for hopefully a few nights, because it was gonna snow again. As you guys know, I hate the snow, so came home so I don't have to deal with school. Was canceled today, so I figured what the hell, I don't have class on Friday either, so I have the weekend to hang out here. And then actually Saturday I'm going up to Boston with my girlfriend, so I gotta get back by then. So just came home, gonna hit the gym later with Frank, so it should be a good time. Dedication, motivation, right Frank?
Shit blows, man. Shit blows.
Got the gym to ourselves today.
Got the gym to ourselves today.
You fucking mad, bro? No one. What's going on, guys? Got some training clips here for you. Here was my Cycle 13 Week 1 bench press work. So again, 5 plus reps. I'm not sure what the weights were exactly, but the weight really isn't too heavy. It's just feeling heavier and heavier as I continue through prep here. Just trying to fight for every bit of strength that I've left in me. As you guys saw, and we'll see, I hit the gym with Frank on this day. He was deadlifting, and I had the upper body training session. So he hit, I want to say that's 465 pounds. He was going for a few doubles at that, so he ended up hitting that. But we both really weren't feeling too great on this day. Not sure what it was. I mean, besides the fact that we're prepping and we're both in a deficit and energy levels are just really low for both of us. But it was also snowing pretty bad this day, as you guys saw, and I think at this point I'd already shoveled 2 or 3 times, and our driveway just, I mean, the snow just kept coming down and we had to shovel it, so it took a little bit more energy out of me and definitely expended more energy than usual on this day. So no excuses, just pushing through it and really doing my best to maintain that strength. One of the things I really do miss about being in a caloric surplus or not being in a caloric deficit is being able to get in the gym and just have a great workout and feel 100%, because I really haven't had many of those days lately. Some days I do feel really good in the gym, but most days, like right now, I'm not feeling too great, and I know it's only probably going to get worse from here. So This was my 5+ set. I think that's 230 pounds. Pretty lightweight for me, but the bar's moving pretty slow. I really wasn't too happy with it, but like I said, I'm just giving it my all and trying to make the most of it, maintain my strength and size as much as possible. We didn't record any else of our workouts just because we really wanted to stay focused and not have to worry about recording, but hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Don't forget to like and comment. The struggles of being a bodybuilder. Going to the food store in this weather. Feels bad. Shout out to Maddie Fusaro.
Hey, Maddie.
Oh, that is really good. It tastes like, what's that, like a Dum Dum Pop? Or like a Tootsie Pop, right? Doesn't it taste like that? It tastes like a Tootsie Pop, like that sugary chocolate, right?
Yeah. Yes, good.
I like it.
That's real good, man.
Good call, Maddie. Here's my deadlift work from Friday. Was feeling pretty good, definitely happy with my form. My back wasn't rounding too much. This was my set at 80% before my 5+ set at 85%. Looks like I was bouncing it a little bit, but the bar was definitely coming to a rest before I started the next pull, which is, I mean, how I've always trained my deadlifts. I don't do any like touch and go or bounce reps. And so here's my 5+ set. I want to say the weight was about 405, 425, 430 maybe. I don't know. Somewhere between 420 and 430, I think. So it's really not that heavy weight that I'm working with, but pretty much all weight I'm using at this point during prep is starting to feel pretty heavy, and I'm just trying to push through it. So I mean, just trying to activate all the muscles, like I said in one of my previous videos. It's really hard for me to fire my glutes at the top of the deadlift at the lockout, so it's definitely something that I'm trying to focus on. Doing a lot more glute activation drills before I start training too, just to really focus on getting those muscles going. Figured I'd take advantage of being home and get some solid posing pictures, especially since we have overhead lighting and it's much better than the lighting that I have here at my house in Fairfield. So Frank and I definitely took advantage of that, and we used his Canon T3i, the DSLR camera, to take still pictures instead of taking usual recordings that we do. We'll usually just take stills of the recordings to send over to our coach, but the quality is much better when you just take the picture like this. So hopefully we'll be able to do that more often because Frank will be home. Hopefully I'll be able to get home a few weekends. And just really happy with how far my physique has come, especially even in the last few weeks. I feel like I've definitely been getting a lot leaner. Still have a long ways to go. This day was 12 weeks out from my first show in May, and depending on when my last show of the season is, I still have about 20 weeks of dieting left. So let me know what you guys think of my physique. What's up, guys? Saturday, about to make some brownies. Megan got me this she was gonna make them for Valentine's Day, but never did. So we're gonna make them. Sounds really good. The macros shouldn't be too bad. What you're supposed to add is the mix, the whole mix, water, oil, and an egg, but we're gonna use pumpkin instead of oil. So 1/3 of a cup. I'm just gonna like weigh it off this thing, and we'll see how they come out. It should be pretty good.
Ice cream.
Weighed them all out, 28 grams each. Tried to get as much as I could out of the bowl. You know what it's like living that accurate macro tracking life. Finished product. We'll see how they are. Wait for them to cool. Is anyone else watching this hockey shootout, Russia versus USA in the Olympics? I never really watch hockey, but this shootout is fucking crazy right now. Right out. No, I'm gonna give it to Megan. Good or? Oh, look at that peanut butter in there. Mama. Got the whole gang. Got dinner. It's mine. Frank's. This is the 96 4 beef burger. Pita burger. All kinds of different burgers going on here. Last meal of the refeed day. 4 servings of that red velvet slow churned. This is the first time I've gotten it today, so I'm looking forward to trying that. One of those brownies I made. And a tall glass of diet hot chocolate. Got 2 packets in here. She's got the same thing, just in smaller portions. Good as fuck.